All right. Um, is this on? What's up, everybody? So, I got my drum set here. I actually have another drum set back there that I'm gonna probably just switch out. Just trying something different. Before this, I was sitting down in the living room watching American Gladiators, 2008 edition. It's just weird to watch. Yeah. I also read something about how I guess you just post you working. Don't post your work, post you working. So I don't really get that logic, but whatever. I was gonna say I don't make up the rules, but kind of do. You know, if you're like an independent artist, you kind of can do what you want. Yeah. So let's see. I'm probably gonna break down the kit first. Take all the all the mics off and move all the stands and everything. You can't see it. It's kind of shifted over here. This kit is actually pretty cool. It's actually a custom made kit. I should reach out, see what he's doing. His name's Seth Wharton. He built this kit for me, and I'm very appreciative for it. I love this kit. I will probably never get rid of it until the day I die. But it was his custom company, A-Wall Custom Drums, the badge there, which actually it's kind of loose. Probably need to tighten it. It's been a minute. However, if you see, and this is textured, so it's not like finished or anything. Correct me if I'm wrong, Seth, if you're watching. I will probably tag you in this. But I think you told me the guitarist for the band Cool Hand Luke did this. I could be way off. Anyways, it is a topographic map of the Smoky Mountains. He did altitude changes, landmarks in, maybe not on this. Oh yeah, there's landmarks he even put in here. This is Mount Collins, 6,000 feet. I think feet. Yeah, whatever. 928 12? I can't read that. What? What does it say? It's been a while since I saw this. I think each drum has different like sections of the map of Smoky Mountains. I think it's a 13 by 8. I love them. They're really light. We got this nice Hello Drums drum supply here in Nashville. It's 14 by 6.5. Oops! 14 by 6.5 with a old Mark 1, I don't know, snare weight. The one that comes in like the cigarette case or whatever. I got this back in like 2013, 12, I don't know. Still have it. Doubled up on the wires. Really light. I vouch for these things ever since I went to Drum Supply. When I moved here, started hanging out with them. Shout out to the Andys, Danny, everyone else. Indie throw-offs. They got little notches in here. You hear that? Super nice. When I got the gig for Jordan Davis with Kyle Wilkerson, beautiful man. He is endorsed with Gretsch. I actually took his primary snare in before tour, threw on an indie throw-off, and oh my gosh, it's great. I love it. Control, it's perfect. Highly recommend. Cymbals. I got heartbeats just from being in church, and I actually recently did a trade for some 15-inch sweet hats. So I would like to go over to Zildjian again. I'm gonna just start tearing down and see how fast we can go. Reorganized a little bit. Am I on? Yeah, I'm on. I'm actually going to leave the kit out. I'm not going to put them in the cases. I'm going to just stack them up over here somewhere. I got a wedding gig coming up, and I think I need to take my kit. So let's get this other drum set out, okay? This is a bittersweet kit for me because I'm gonna be real with y'all. I got the kit probably at like my worst moment in life. It's kind of weird to say. First time I played it was a place of just terrible shame and anguish and disgust. First time I played it was Christmas time, and then I only have played it out 2 other times. And I'm super, super excited to bring it back out because it is green. It is green. It is a Franklin kit. More than okay to have this out for a little while and be able to play it because now I totally forgot I'm wearing a Franklin hat too. I was able to actually meet the rest of the guys at the Nashville Drum Show this past year. Shout out to y'all. Love and respect. Appreciate your guys' artistry and craftsmanship. And actually, I think when I saw the wrap, that could look like slime. It feels like green. And I love slime. I have a whole, oh my gosh, I just punched myself. I have a whole Nickelodeon sleeve. And so I love slime. I love 90s. And I was just like, I have to. So I even got like the orange logo as well for green and orange from Nickelodeon. So definitely got to put more padding into this kit for sure. 22 by 16, I think. I based this kit off of, I had a Tama Star Classic. It was like my first legitimate kits. And it was a 2218, 10 by 8 or 9. Or no, yeah, 10 by 8, 12 by 9, 14 by 12. Then I went to local drum store, and a friend of mine from high school works there. And I was just like, hey, could you do like a custom? Could I add like a 16 by 14? Because at the time it was like whole Aaron Gillespie kind of thing. That was like my first main kit, so I wanted to replicate some of those sizes, but a little bit shallower. So I think I took like an inch off all of them. So it's like a 10 by 7, 12 by 8, and then 16 by 14. So I gotta find them. Pretty sure this is, yes, this is the 12. The 12 by 8. Oh, I need the little legs. I think they're in my hardware case. Gotta consolidate here, folks. I don't have a lot of space. Throw these in here. I don't know if you can see me right now, but if you can, great. I'm sorry. I do have to figure out, before I do anything else, I gotta find some more padding for the inside of this kick. And I like to be pretty precise, so I'm trying to make sure these legs are, actually that is pretty even. Look at that. This'll be great. I like the kick to be elevated a little bit, but not too much. Right there. Okay. It's pretty open. Yeah. I only have a towel in here. And my gosh, it's not even folded. I need to fold it. It's so ridiculous, man. I'm gonna try to find a pillow. I found an old rinky-dink pillow. Can you even see? I'm actually gonna move you. Okay, what's up, guys? So we got this pillow, and I, for some reason, wanted a bigger hole. I don't know. Maybe this is for the very reason why. So it's not as hard to put stuff like this in here and screw up that drum head, you know? Okay, so this thing's pretty full. You kind of lay this out. You know, you kind of want both sides touching. I might not need the towel. I mean, when in Rome, am I right? Half a turn on all these. This actually felt pretty tight there. Not gonna go too much here. Just enough to where things are snug. Gotta get new drum cases, man. Cool story. Some of these drum cases I have, shout out to Joey Beretta of Nightly. Back when he was in another band, they were about to go on some tour runs and some shows, and they just moved to Nashville. He found a guy on Craigslist when they moved here, got some old hard shell cases back there. We took those out on the road with my Thomas Starr Classic, played a few shows together. Yeah, thanks for the find. Still have them. So, I mean, they've gone this far. Put the tom on. Still running the stock heads on these guys. I haven't played it enough, I'd say, to change yet. Elevation. Ooh. All right, let's get this floor tom out. Yeah. Feeling it. Snare drum. You know, when I moved to Nashville, well, let's see, before I moved to Nashville, when I lived in Ohio, I had a Habanero Sparkle Yamaha 14 by 6.5 maple. That was like my first snare. I got that as a high school senior gift. After that, I got a oak Yamaha thick oak, 6.5 or 7. I think it was loud. It was like a gray sparkle. I have to look it up. The snare was a 14 by 8 Tama copper. That thing was awesome. I sold all those things, ended up just going with a 14 6.5 aluminum. It could really do pretty much about anything. Those Ludwig Superlights, dude, sleepers. I would probably get another one, maybe like a shallower one, maybe like a 5.5 or something. That'd be cool. When I was a music director at a church, I bought every campus one of those. I'm just like, can't go wrong. Easy to repair. Throw-offs were fine if you knew how to set it up right. Feeling good in the neighborhood. What else am I missing? Missing anything else? I don't think so. We got the drums. I already got some cymbals set up. Let's go ahead and throw a hi-hat in place. Only thing I don't like about this hi-hat, it's kind of wobbly. And I also think it's just because of like what it's on. You know, it's not really on like any hard. And it's kind of the tallest it can go. And it's only 2-legged, so it's kind of, it's just kind of just wobbles here, you know? I wish I knew how to like kind of dial it back down a little bit. Maybe I need to get a 3-legged stand again. I don't know. Oh man, whatever. Is what it is. So, unless maybe, do I have it? I don't know. Whatever. Pardon me. Now, you are currently on one of the overheads, so we're going to move you over here. We're going to move you over here. Ugh. Yo, we have this kick mic here. Shout out to Sweetwater. This basic Shure SM57 mic pack. Super just straightforward. I just wanted something that I could capture things with. All right. Okay, cool. You are on the overhead, so we're going to move you guys over. And these mics are all SM57s. Like I said, I just wanted something I could capture drums with, get a decent quality. And to be honest, like, if you can't make drums sound good on SM57s, then I probably won't be any better with a $500, $2,000 microphone. So you kind of start small, learn to get really, really good stuff with, I would say, very well-rounded gear. That's like very general gear, and then go from there. And that stuff takes time. I'm gonna get some tones and see what happens. Yeah, see what happens. Cool.